So I hate to make videos like this. I really, really don't like it. But if you are a Microsoft Gold partner at the moment, you get loads of Visual Studio Enterprise licenses. It's kind of the reward for paying money to be a partner and passing all of the exams and helping to sell stuff. Microsoft. Great, win-win, happy days. Every person that gets assigned on these licenses and you get to choose gets $150 of Azure credits for training, experimenting, playing with the new AI stuff. It's all good. This is a really healthy symbiotic relationship that the partner ecosystem really appreciates. Okay, you also, and this is my favorite bit as a .NET boomer, get the full MSDN back catalogue. You can get license keys and ISOs for everything from Windows 11 through to Windows 3.1 floppy disks for testing your software. It's great. But of course, they're getting rid of it. They're getting rid of it. This is what's happening. They're renaming it Visual Studio Enterprise Lite. Why? They're getting rid of the Azure credits per person. So you'll no longer, as a developer, be able to, in a Microsoft shop, just be able to create a new Azure subscription with some money behind it for you to play around and learn. You're going to have to get your IT department involved, which means nobody is going to bother, okay? And they're getting rid of the MSDN license keys. So no longer will you be able to actually experiment with Microsoft products. Wow. You can pay extra, even more money if you want to get this stuff back. But in return for removing this, they're very proud. And we'll go through why this is insane, okay, in a second. They are giving you Tim Corey training courses to compensate for the removal of this. If I was Tim Corey, I'm not, I have a similar haircut, but I'm not, I would be furious. I would be furious because this is the page documentation on the website. Look at this. Explore your Visual Studio and GitHub benefits in Partner Center. Changes to Visual Studio. Here we go. What's changed? Retired. No more monthly Azure credits. On-premises software downloads and product keys. All gone. Zeroed out. Totally zeroed out. And they're going to turn off access to some stuff. And their number one, what's new, is DevForge training from Tim Corey. Now, they don't just mention this once, okay? If you search for Tim Corey, Tim gets 2 shout-outs on this document. Now, this is shameful, okay, because this current document is going around the houses in the Microsoft ecosystem as people are figuring out what they need to do with their dev subscriptions, right? And the only name on it is Tim. I like Tim's work, but Tim, please contact Microsoft and get them to take your name off this document. This is not cool, right? This is a really, really awful, awful document. Now, this isn't the first time they've been stingy, right? I don't know why they're doing this. Biggest company in the world, okay? They got rid of Action Pack in 2025. Action Pack was amazing, right? You could, as a very small organization that wanted to get into the Microsoft ecosystem, you could pay something like $500 and get access to all of this stuff, right? For a year, you get your Azure credits and everything. It was incredible. Obviously, it was too good. So they had to get rid of it. And this makes me just genuinely sad because guess how I got into the Microsoft ecosystem? Yeah? Was having access to these MSDN downloads and Azure credits. That's how I got access to it. Sending partners off to potentially pricier and cloudier options. The Action and Learning Pack alongside Silver and Gold membership gave Microsoft partners access to many on-premise licenses for the company's software. Yeah, it was called being part of the gang. It was great. This is in stark contrast to Google's approach that is now bundling credits, okay, for Google Cloud Platform, bundling credits for their consumer offerings. Yeah, so pro consumers that are paying for this is incredible, right? Previously, pro consumers that were paying for Google Photos storage and Gemini access had to pay separately if they wanted an API key on Google Cloud Console to use Gemini. But now they're giving away API credits. $20 a month if you're on Pro, $100 a month if you're on Google AI Ultra, right? This is incredible. This is actual investment. And, well, let me tell you this. When I build an AI prototype, am I going to be using now Google AI Vertex API, right? Or am I going to be using Azure AI Foundry with the credit card out to test something? Probably not. All right. So please, Microsoft, fix this. Get rid of Tim Corey's name. Tim, if you're watching this, tell your contact to get your name off this page. It is shocking. Why do this? Why do this? What is the point? in upsetting almost everybody in your ecosystem. Okay. Thank you for watching that career limiting video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more Microsoft and .NET ecosystem psychodrama. Thanks for watching.